So last weekend, my cousin Lindsay invited me to her first ever paint and sip night at her apartment. You know, one of those Pinterest-inspired evenings where you drink wine, paint questionable landscapes, and pretend you're not all just there for the snacks. I was excited, not because I can paint, but because Lindsay's friend group is a chaotic mix of amateur artists and professional drinkers, so I figured at the very least, I'd leave with a story. The only mildly weird thing was the drinks. Lindsay said she'd gotten a special deal on the wine, and when I arrived, there were already a few suspiciously opaque bottles chilling on the counter. I just figured it was one of those organic, unfiltered wines that taste like regret and old socks. We poured ourselves huge glasses and got to work. I was halfway through painting what was supposed to be a sunset but looked more like a radioactive omelet when I started to notice a strange pattern. Everyone kept getting up to use the bathroom. At first, I chalked it up to all the hydration reminders on TikTok, but after my third trip in 20 minutes, I realized something was off. The living room had devolved into a game of musical chairs, except the music was replaced with the anxious shuffling of feet and the occasional desperate plea, "Are you almost done in there?" That's when Lindsay's boyfriend Greg burst out of the bathroom looking like he'd just seen the face of God and lived to tell the tale. He waved a bottle in the air and declared, "Guys, this isn't wine, it's prune juice." Suddenly, everyone's half-finished canvases and abandoned snacks made sense. The night spiraled from artistic ambition to logistical crisis, with Lindsay frantically drawing up a bathroom schedule on a whiteboard while the rest of us tried to calculate the safe distance between us and the nearest exit. My painting now featured an ominous-looking outhouse instead of a sunset, and I'm not sure if that was a subconscious cry for help or just a reflection of my current priorities. By the end of the night, we'd given up on art altogether and were taking bets on who could hold out the longest. In the end, our paint and sip night didn't produce any masterpieces, but we did learn a valuable lesson. When life gives you prune juice, sometimes the only thing you can paint is the town brown.